All right. Good day, everyone. So my name is Ajadi Abiodun, as you all know. So I'm here again to give you a tip in solving questions on the empirical formula, molecular formula in chemistry. Okay. So as we can all see that there are some formulas up there. So in the formula we are having empirical formula into bracket n must be equals to molecular formula, and molar mass, which is also referred to as nuclear number, or you say relative molecular mass, or you say atomic weight, or you say atomic mass, is the same thing as 2 times the vapor density. Okay, so when you see E.F, it means empirical formula, and when you see M.F, it simply means molecular formula, and capital M is molar mass, and V.D means vapor density. Okay, so let's check an example. So UTME 1984 question 28. So an organic compound with a vapor density 56.5 has the following percentage compositions. C is 53.1%, N is 12.4%, O is 28.3%, and H is 6.2%. So the question is, what is the molecular mass or molecular formula of that compound? Okay, so how do we go about that? So the first thing we want to do now is we want to write out the atoms, okay, that contain the organic compound, that the element that are found in the organic compound. So we have to write it out. So in the organic compound, we have carbon, we have nitrogen, oxygen, and hydrogen. And we've been given the percentage composition, which I call the percentage by mass. So the percentage by mass of carbon in the question is 53.1, nitrogen is 12.4, oxygen is 20.3, and hydrogen is 6.2. So the first thing we do is we divide the percentage composition of each atom in the compound by its molar mass, or by their molar mass. So the molar mass or relative molecular mass of carbon is 12. Nitrogen is 14, oxygen is 16, hydrogen is 1. So I'll divide each percentage composition by the molar mass. So if I do that, okay, from the solution, as you are seeing in the solution now, you will see that approximately the value that we are going to have for carbon is 5. For nitrogen is 1, oxygen is 2, and then hydrogen is 7. So the next step we do is we divide those numbers by the smallest number, which is 1. Okay, but in this particular question, okay, we can all see very well that even if I divide by the smallest number, which is 1, I'm still going to get the same number, okay, which is 5, 1, 2, and 7. So what 5, 1, 2, and 7 are saying is that the number of carbon in the organic compound is 5, nitrogen is 1, oxygen is 2, and hydrogen is 7. And those numbers are the ones that are going to give us the empirical formula of that organic compound. And that is why the empirical formula of the organic compound is C5N1O2 and H7. And from the question also, we've been given the vapor density to be 56.5. That shows that I can get the molar mass of that organic compound, because molar mass is 2 times the vapor density. So I can say molar mass is 2 times 56.5, which will give me 113. So now to get the molecular formula, we need to get the value of N. So how do we get the value of N? So the first thing we do is we calculate the molecular mass of the empirical formula, and we multiply by N and equate it to the molar mass that we got from the vapor density. And if we do that, we can see that we are going to have 113N is equal to 113. It shows that our N is 1. So as our N is 1 now, assuming our N is another value, what we just do is we go back to our general formula and use the N to multiply all the number or all the atoms that we have in the empirical formula. And if we do that, we are going to have that option that we just got. So the correct option to that particular question in 1984 question 28 is option D. Thank you very much.